What's good? It's your boy Dealer, but you already know that, man. So look, we got 10 of the most unusual sports from around the world. I don't know what we're about to get into. I see one sport already on the screen right here. I don't know what the fuck this is. Let's get straight into it, man. Let's go. All right, so already just off rip, we got a motherfucking cockatoo or some shit. And motherfucker look like he about to fall off. Let's see. Let's go. So we got cockatoos and
we're pretty spoiled for choice.
look at that,
But
bike
if you're
soccer,
looking, there
car
are
soccer,
still a few options out there, far stranger than your average ball games.
underwater
Some of them are
soccer,
truly unique. Others, an unusual fusion of sports
cockatoo
from two
racing
completely
again.
different ends of the spectrum. From zorbing all the way to dragon boat
Nigga.
tug of war, today's list will give you an extensive list of the strangest activities you may want to try. Before we begin,
I doubt
don't forget
it.
to subscribe to the channel and turn on
I wanna try that
notifications
one.
so you don't miss
I ain't gonna lie.
another awesome video.
That seems
Okay,
different
let's get
with
started.
the car.
Number 10, Sepak Takraw. Sepak Takraw is extremely popular in Southeast Asia, and actually very similar to volleyball. There's
Damn.
just one catch. Players can pass around the ball using any body part
What
except
the
for their
fuck?
arms.
Them niggas
And the
flexible.
sport
So
is
it's
played
soccer,
with a ball of
tennis.
dried palm leaves. The first versions of Sepak
No
Takraw
hands.
were not
It's
so
soccer
much of a
tennis.
competition, but rather cooperative displays of skill designed to exercise the body, improve dexterity, and loosen the
That's
limbs
crazy.
after long periods of sitting, standing, or working. But by the 1940s, the net version of the game had spread throughout Southeast Asia. Informal rules were introduced. This sport became officially known as Sepak Takraw, also commonly referred to as kick volleyball.
What the fuck?
Number 9, Dragon Boat Tug of War.
I know Dragon
The
Boat.
Polish have invented a
Dragon
wild,
Boat Tug of War, though.
paddling
That's
tug of war
different.
game with an awesome name. This sport has two groups of men rowing against each other. While sitting at opposite ends of what's has two groups of men rowing against each other.
Just threw that
While
shit,
sitting
niggas.
at opposite ends of what's called a dragon boat, which is basically a rowboat, but twice as wide and way more awesomely named. When seeing Dragon
Damn.
Boat Tug of War for the first time, you might wonder why the team that crossed the line is celebrating. This confuses our brains, which are wired for the normal rope version of Tug of War. But Dragon Boat Tug of War works
You wanna
differently.
lose?
It involves
to win?
out-paddling the other team, pushing them back and moving toward the center line, not away from it.
Oh yeah, right.
Number 8,
right.
Tuk Tuk Polo. Traditional polo has been adapted for horses, elephants, heck, even segways. But now, it can even be played from tuk-tuks. The sport was developed
what you
as a
call that?
replacement for another version of polo, played on elephant backs.
I ain't gonna
Which
lie,
was
what the hell?
discontinued in
I had a
2007.
motherfucking golf motherfucking thing right here. One hand on the wheel. You gotta go the other way with it. You just
The elephants
simple.
went on a rampage. Each team consists of players riding two tuk-tuks. On each tuk-tuk,
You see, he.
there's a driver
Oh
and another
shit.
player
Bro, look crazy.
responsible for striking the ball.
He
Players
look
use
like he
short
just
mallet-like
knows all
sticks
over.
to wield the ball that is similar
Bro,
to a
see
cricket
me,
ball.
nigga like me, I'm
The
driving
objective of the
and I'm
sport,
handling
as
the
with other
motherfucking
forms of
stick.
polo,
And I'm
is to
scoring
score as
goals.
many goals as
Hat
possible
trick like
by
Mbappe in
striking
the
the
World
ball
Cup.
through the goalposts. Number 7, underwater football. Underwater football is
How?
a two-team sport that shares common elements with two other unusual sports, like underwater hockey and underwater rugby. One thing's for sure, the impact of a tackle won't
I
be
wish y'all
half
niggas
as
in
bad
underwater.
with all that water resistance.
Some shit just not meant to be underwater. Is that crazy? Some shit just not meant to be underwater.
It is played in a swimming pool using snorkeling equipment
That looks
and
so
a
dumb.
slightly negatively buoyant ball. The goal of the game is to maneuver the ball from one side of a pool
Okay,
to
that
the
look
other
tough. What the fuck?
and place it within
Where
a
are they
gutter to
playing?
score a point. Several ball types have been used throughout the game's history. These include a 10-pound pool brick, a junior-sized NFL-style football, and a junior-sized
Nah, but who really playing this? Who really playing this? Who's like, I don't like normal dry land soccer. Let me go play underwater soccer. Who actually prefers that? There's no way. This shit just someone made it up and made it official. but it probably got a population of 5 people playing it or some shit. Ain't nobody playing this
all
shit.
with negative buoyancy.
Nigga, that's easy. That's you underwater.
Air-filled
Of course, that
balls,
shit
such
easy
as
with the
football
underwater
and
juggling.
basketball, can be made negatively buoyant by filling them with a liquid that is heavier than water, such as a strong saline solution or corn syrup. Number 6,
That's so
unicycle
dumb.
hockey. Just when you thought hockey couldn't get any more exciting, someone goes and invents unicycle hockey. That's right, unicycle hockey is a thing, and is exactly what it sounds like. Hockey played on unicycles. Each player mounts onto their unicycle during game action in order to play the ball. If you're not mounted, you're not allowed to touch the ball.
This is just flat out people that just couldn't make it in normal hockey, football, basketball, any normal sport. They just couldn't cut it, bro. This is what they had, bro. This, bro, ain't nobody playing this shit.
Just like ice hockey,
This is just what a
teams send
normal,
down 5 players.
if you couldn't cut it in a normal sport, this is where you are, man. My nigga, what happened? How you end up playing, how you end up playing unicycle hockey, bro? What happened?
And no dedicated goalie.
What the fuck, bro?
This isn't just something that is played for fun. There are 3 national unicycle hockey leagues located in the world.
3.
There are 3 national unicycle hockey leagues located in the world. Australia's league features 8 teams. Switzerland is home to about 20 teams.
20
And
teams.
Germany's league features 53 teams.
The
Riding
fuck?
a unicycle without falling off is hard enough as it
53
is. But to
teams?
do it while playing a game of hockey would seem almost impossible. But hey, it's not. Number 5, dog surfing. The world's coolest sport just got real for dogs. Historically, surfing dogs have been documented as early as the 1920s. Shortly after, competitions and exhibitions that feature surfing dogs have popped up in various coastal areas around the United States. Dog surfing involves dogs that are trained
Nah,
to stand
dog
on a
surfing,
surfboard,
no, that shit is
either
cool.
alone or together with their human companion. Once they've been paddled out, their human counterpart
what's the
waits for the
point
perfect wave
of
to
a
come
competition
around and off
of
they
this?
go. In dog surfing competitions, judging criteria may include the dog's overall certainty on the board, wave size, and ride length. Number 4, ostrich
Cockatoo racing.
Yup, you heard it. Ostrich racing is real, with actual jockeys and terrifying breakneck speeds. The feathered creatures can
What
reach an
the
astonishing
fuck?
43 miles per hour.
Oh
Making the
shit!
races
How the
fast-paced,
fuck?
exciting,
How the fuck? How the fuck a ostrich spin out? How do you spin out?
astonishing 43
It
miles
just
per
spun
hour,
out, bro. What?
making the races fast-paced, exciting, and a fun taste of danger.
Oh shit!
It's common
And
for
it just
jockeys
kept
to fall
going.
off the animals when they're going too fast. The sport has a surprisingly long history. It's thought that the ancient Egyptian queen Arsinoe
You know
II
damn
was
way.
depicted riding an ostrich, and races aren't too unusual in parts of Africa. Racing has
What?
become particularly popular in the US, with the Lastimus Chandler Ostrich Festival in Arizona attracting over 100,000 visitors. The sport has attracted controversy in the past, with animal rights organizations blasting it for causing the ostriches unnecessary fear and distress. Unusual? For sure. Completely ethical?
I know I ain't tripping. That's a fucking alpaca right there. What the fuck?
We'll leave it up to you to decide.
I heard about those.
Number 3, zorbing. Although it's one of the strangest sports out there, zorbing is actually pretty simple. Climb inside a big inflated ball and roll down a hill. If it sounds strange, you're right.
This is a sport?
If it sounds like fun, you're definitely right. The rider bounces around and gets the thrill of speed,
Yeah.
but is protected from the full impact of hitting the ground repeatedly. Zorbing has been
How
around
is this a
since the
sport? You just
mid-90s,
getting flung down a fucking
and
hill
has
on the
since then
ball.
become a global success. It's often also referred to as globe riding, sphering, orbing, and the more generic hill rolling. The inflatable balls have even been combined with other sports like soccer. where players are constantly knocking each other down.
How's this a sport though?
In which case, you could argue that
This
this
is
is one of those games where defense is more
little
fun.
fun mini game. It's not a sport.
Number 2, Cycle Ball. Cycle Ball is
I
the
saw this.
sport.
I was gonna do a full reaction on this, but then I'm like, let me just find a whole bunch of weird sports, and I found this video. And now here we are.
Been around for over 120 years that you've never heard of. Combining bicycles and football is totally a thing, and it's been popular in Europe for ages. If you've ever looked at your
What?
bike, then at your football, and thought these two things need to be combined,
Oh,
then
nobody's
you're
done
probably a
that
fan.
except one
Okay,
person.
So
and
maybe
then it
that's why
just
it went undiscovered for so long.
became a thing.
Anyway, players are expected to use just the bike to control, flick, and move the ball, and you
That's
have to use
crazy.
a fixed gear bike with no brakes. So needless to say, crashes and injuries are frequent, and it's very difficult to play. Is it dangerous? A little. Unusual? Hell yes. Fun?
A lot.
We'll leave that up to you to decide. On Forever Green channel, we have a lot of amazing videos on beautiful birds and animals, so don't forget to check them out and subscribe.
trying to figure out
Forever
is-
Green. Tell us in comments
that-
which one of these you like the most.
We got more.
Chess boxing.
Shut the
That's our
fuck
list
up,
of
my
unusual-
nigga. Now you just making shit up to make the video longer. This bullshit, nigga. Bruh, what?
Sports is chess boxing. Chess boxing is a hybrid that brings together two sports from the opposing ends of the spectrum. The sport is exactly what it sounds like. Competitors alternate between playing traditional chess and boxing for 11 rounds. The sport follows a point-based system, and some say is the perfect balance between the intellectual elements of chess and the physical demands of boxing. Meaning, if you lose a round of boxing, you can always catch up by checkmating your opponent in the next.
What the
This
fuck?
is one version of boxing where guarding your head is just that much more important.
Alright, man, that's it. That's it on that one, man. Alright, that wraps that one up, man. That was something. I don't know if any of those sports I actually played or this dude just made everything up. Cause that bro, chess boxing, you can't tell me that shit real, bro. You can't tell me that shit real, man. If y'all like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. As always, it's been your boy D-Lo, and I'm out, man. Deuces.